Man United eyeing Jan Oblak as Onana replacement. What this means for the club's future. Is a major goalkeeping change coming to Old Trafford this summer? The latest reports suggest Manchester United are preparing to move on from Andre Onana after just one season, with Atletico Madrid star Jan Oblak emerging as the top target to take over between the posts. A new chapter in United's goalkeeper story? Every Manchester United fan knows how important a reliable goalkeeper is to our success. From Peter Schmeichel to Edwin van der Sar to David De Gea, having a world-class shot-stopper has been a cornerstone of our greatest teams. Now, it seems the club is ready to write a new chapter in this legacy. According to recent reports, new manager Ruben Amorim has already decided that United need a change in goal. Despite Onana arriving just last summer as Erik ten Hag's chosen replacement for De Gea, the Cameroonian keeper has struggled to find consistency at Old Trafford. Why the change of heart on Onana? When Onana signed from Inter Milan, many fans were excited about his ball-playing abilities and experience working with Ten Hag at Ajax. However, his first season has been a mixed bag at best. The stats don't lie. Onana has made several costly errors that have directly led to goals. These mistakes have hurt United in both the Premier League and European competitions. While he's had some impressive performances too, the lack of consistency has clearly concerned the new management team. Reports suggest Amorim made up his mind about needing a new goalkeeper less than 2 months after taking charge. That's a pretty clear sign that he doesn't see Onana as the long-term answer for United's goalkeeping position. Enter Jan Oblak, Atletico Madrid's wall. So who is the man United want to replace Onana? None other than Jan Oblak, one of the most consistent goalkeepers in world football over the past decade. At 32 years old, Oblak isn't exactly young for a goalkeeper, but he's still in his prime years. Many top keepers play well into their mid to late 30s, so age shouldn't be a major concern for United fans. The Slovenian star has been the backbone of Atletico Madrid's defense since 2014. During his time in Spain, he's collected an impressive 5 Zamora trophies, the award given to the goalkeeper with the lowest goals conceded ratio in La Liga each season. That's 5 times he's officially been recognized as the best goalkeeper in one of the world's toughest leagues. Perhaps most impressively, Oblak was named La Liga Player of the Season for the 2020-21 campaign when Atletico won the league title. It's rare for a goalkeeper to win such an award, showing just how highly rated he is. What would Oblak bring to United? The big question on fans' minds. Would Oblak be an upgrade over Onana? Based on his track record, the answer seems to be yes. Here's what Oblak would bring to Old Trafford. 1. Consistency. Unlike Onana, Oblak rarely makes mistakes. He's known for his reliability and steady performances week in and week out. 2. Commanding presence. Standing tall in his box, Oblak brings a sense of calm to his defense. He's excellent at organizing the backline and communicating with his defenders. 3. Shot-stopping excellence. Oblak's reflexes and positioning are among the best in the world. He makes difficult saves look routine. 4. Big game experience. Having played in Champions League finals and numerous high-pressure matches for Atletico, Oblak knows what it takes to perform on the biggest stages. 5. Leadership. As one of Atletico's key players for years, Oblak brings leadership qualities that could help stabilize United's defense. The main area where Onana might have an edge is in distribution and playing with his feet. Oblak is more of a traditional goalkeeper, though his passing has improved over the years. How much would this deal cost? According to reports from Spanish outlet El Nacional, United are preparing to make a formal offer for Oblak in the coming weeks. The club is ready to put around €30 million, about £25.5 million, on the table. Is this a fair price? For a goalkeeper of Oblak's quality, it seems like excellent value in today's market, especially considering how inflated transfer fees have become. Just a few years ago, Oblak was considered to be worth at least double that amount. Why would Atletico consider selling their star keeper for this price? A few reasons. 1. Oblak has given 11 years of service to Atletico Madrid, and the club may be willing to grant him a new challenge out of respect. 2. At 32, this might be the last chance for Atletico to get a significant fee for Oblak. 3. The club is reportedly looking to sign a younger goalkeeper as part of a squad refresh. 4. Atletico has a history of developing great goalkeepers and might be confident in finding a replacement. What about Onana's future? If Oblak does arrive at Old Trafford, what happens to Andre Onana? The reports suggest he could be heading to Saudi Arabia, with Saudi Pro League team MUFC already in talks with his representatives. A move to Saudi Arabia would likely guarantee United recoup most or all of the fee they paid for Onana last summer. This would make the goalkeeper swap a smart financial move as well as a sporting one. It's worth noting that Onana isn't the only Premier League goalkeeper linked with Saudi Arabia. Manchester City's Ederson is also reportedly in advanced talks with Saudi clubs, which explains why City are looking at Porto's Diogo Costa, another keeper who was previously linked with United. Is Oblak still world-class? Some United fans might wonder if Oblak is past his best at 32. The evidence suggests he's still performing at an elite level. This season, Oblak has continued to deliver standout performances for Atletico Madrid. While the team has had ups and downs, Oblak remains one of their most consistent performers. Goalkeepers typically have longer careers than outfield players. Many of the world's top keepers perform at their peak well into their mid-30s. Look at Gianluigi Buffon, who played at the highest level into his 40s. At 32, Oblak likely has at least 4 to 5 years of top-level football left in him. That would give United stability in the goalkeeping position through the rest of Amorim's tenure. What happened to other United goalkeeper targets? For months, United were linked with FC Porto's Diogo Costa as a potential replacement for Onana. At 25, Costa is younger than Oblak and has been impressive for both Porto and Portugal's national team. However, the latest reports suggest Manchester City have jumped ahead in the race for Costa's signature as they prepare for life after Ederson. This may have pushed United to shift their focus to Oblak. Other goalkeepers linked with United in recent months include Everton's Jordan Pickford and Valencia's Georgi Mamardashvili. However, it seems Oblak has moved to the top of the list. Would Atletico let Oblak leave? Despite having Oblak under contract until 2028, reports suggest Atletico would not stand in his way if he expresses a desire to leave. This shows the respect the club has for a player who has given them more than a decade of outstanding service. According to El Nacional, Oblak is beginning to consider a change of scenery after 11 years with Atletico. A new challenge in the Premier League might be exactly what he wants at this stage of his career. The report also states that Atletico will not impose any obstacles if the player expresses his desire to leave. This suggests the transfer could go smoothly if all parties agree on terms. How would Oblak fit into Amorim's system? Ruben Amorim typically plays with a back three formation, which puts different demands on a goalkeeper than the systems Oblak has played in at Atletico under Diego Simeone. In Amorim's system, the goalkeeper needs to be comfortable covering a lot of space behind the defense, as the wingbacks push high up the pitch. While Oblak isn't known as a sweeper keeper like Ederson or Alisson, he has good awareness and decision-making when coming off his line. The bigger question might be about distribution. Amorim's system relies on building from the back, with the goalkeeper often involved in starting attacks. This isn't Oblak's strongest area, but he's certainly capable of adapting his game. Ultimately, Amorim seems to value reliability and clean sheets above all else from his goalkeeper, qualities that Oblak has demonstrated throughout his career. What do the fans think? The reaction from United fans to these rumors has been largely positive. Many recognize Oblak as one of the world's best goalkeepers over the past decade and would welcome him to Old Trafford. Some fans have expressed concern about his age and whether he represents a long-term solution. Others worry about his ability to play with his feet in the modern game. However, most seem to agree that Oblak would bring a level of consistency and security that has been missing since David De Gea's peak years. After a season of uncertainty with Onana, the prospect of having a proven world-class goalkeeper is appealing. Comparing the numbers, Oblak versus Onana. Let's look at how these two goalkeepers compare statistically. Oblak has consistently maintained one of the best save percentages in Europe's top leagues. His positioning and reading of the game means he often makes difficult saves look easy. Onana, on the other hand, has made more spectacular saves but also more errors leading to goals. His distribution numbers are better than Oblak's, reflecting his comfort with the ball at his feet. In terms of clean sheets, Oblak's record speaks for itself. 5 Zamora trophies don't lie. He knows how to keep the ball out of his net. When could this transfer happen? According to the reports, United are preparing to make a formal offer for Oblak in the coming weeks. This suggests the club wants to get their goalkeeper situation sorted early in the summer transfer window. An early move would make sense for several reasons. 1. It would give Oblak time to settle in and prepare for the new season. 2. It would allow United to find a buyer for Onana without rushing. 3. It would send a strong signal about Amorim's authority and vision for the team. The summer transfer window officially opens in June, but clubs often agree on deals in principle before then. Don't be surprised if this story develops quickly once the season ends. What this means for United's future. If United do sign Oblak, it would represent a significant shift in transfer strategy. Rather than signing young players with potential, they would be bringing in a proven, world-class performer who can make an immediate impact. This suggests Amorim isn't just building for the future, he wants to compete now. Signing a goalkeeper of Oblak's quality would show that United aren't willing to accept another season of transition. It would also highlight the club's commitment to a solid defensive foundation. Great United teams of the past were built on strong defenses, and bringing in Oblak would be a step toward recreating that stability. Could this be the start of a new era? Manchester United has been through several false dawns since Sir Alex Ferguson's retirement. Fans have seen plenty of expensive signings fail to live up to expectations. However, there's something different about this potential move for Oblak. It feels like a sensible, pragmatic decision rather than a flashy statement signing. Oblak isn't coming to United for money or fame. He's already established and well paid at Atletico. If he joins, it would be for the challenge and the opportunity to write his name in the history books of another great club. For United fans tired of inconsistency, the prospect of having one of the world's most reliable goalkeepers must be exciting. Sometimes, boring consistency is exactly what a team needs. The bottom line. While nothing is confirmed yet, the signs point to Jan Oblak potentially becoming Manchester United's new #1 goalkeeper next season. At around £25.5 million, he could represent excellent value for a player of his quality and experience. For a club that has often been criticized for poor recruitment in recent years, this move would show a more thoughtful approach to building a competitive team. Rather than chasing the next big thing, United appear to be targeting a proven performer who fills a specific need. If Ruben Amorim has indeed identified goalkeeper as a position needing an upgrade, fans should be encouraged that the club seems ready to back his judgment. After years of mixed messages and unclear strategy, United might finally be aligning their transfer policy with their manager's vision. Will Jan Oblak be wearing the Manchester United goalkeeper jersey next season? We'll have to wait and see. But if these reports are accurate, United fans could soon be welcoming one of the world's best goalkeepers to Old Trafford. What do you think about these rumors? Would Oblak be an upgrade over Onana? Let us know in the comments section below.